You guys are kind of going into uncharted territory against Utah State. For the program, really, I don't think it's ever happened. Just going on the road. What are you kind of expecting out of the team? What do you know about them so far, and just about them joining the conference?
Well, we know it's going to be a tough environment. They have a great crowd there, so we'll be ready for that. And as far as the team, you know, they're a good team. They lost a tough one at UNLV, so I'm sure they're going to come out pretty strong and aggressive, so we just got to be ready.
But doesn't their crowd use that "I believe" chant like you guys? You guys going to feel a little out of sorts? Or?
Yeah, I heard that they started it, actually. I don't think it's going to affect us, though. I think we'll be used to it since our crowd uses it as well.
Josh, just to get you going here, coaches, you know, your MO has been to make the other guys shoot worse than you, so it really doesn't seem to matter what your shooting percentage is. But coach is saying that they've got some guys that can light it up from all over, so it's a tough guard. What are you expecting out of these guys?
We know that they run their sets really well, and we just have to go into practice and be prepared for it. We don't really look at it as our offense is struggling. I mean, we know we're going to get better, but our MO is to play the best defense we possibly can.
When you guys did make that 32 run against San Jose State, were you guys like realizing what was going on and how the game was kind of just stretching out, the lead was stretching out? And what do you think was the difference during that time period?
Yeah, we noticed it. We just picked up our pressure on defense to get easy baskets, and we got stopped. So, yeah, I think we all noticed we went on that run. It was fun and exciting.
Yeah, I think anytime we get a run, we try to ride it out as long as possible because Coach always talks about 8-0 runs and how they affect the game and how valuable they are to a game. So we try to keep them going as long as possible.
I know when you guys are watching film, you're watching the players, but can you tell when you see film of their home games how loud it is in there, how crazy it is in there?
We can't tell because there's no volume when we watch the film, but you can see the crowd though, how it's mostly sold out all the time, but we really can't hear anything. But I saw one of their games on TV and it was pretty loud. I only saw bits and pieces of it, but it got pretty loud in there.
Do you guys just live for an environment like that, or is it kind of like, oh, it's going to be really loud, it's going to be really hard to play? Or is this something as players, you guys just like, I can't wait, bring it, I hope louder the better?
Yeah, I think as players, everyone looks forward to a crowd like that. It was kind of similar to Kansas, how their crowd was very loud. So I think we'll all be ready and prepared.
Which team, from watching them on tape, are they most similar to that you've played so far in terms of running a lot of sets and being one of the half-court team?
I would say Air Force. I feel like they run their sets to, I don't want to say to perfection, but you just have to be ready. And I would just say it's pretty crisp.
Anyone else on that?
I don't have anything.
Do you like this sort of mystery, the novelty of playing a team that you've never seen or played? Kind of anything could happen.
I think we'll be ready. As the coaches, they get us ready with the film, so I don't think that really bothers us like that.
Do you guys, I mean, how much, as players, obviously noise, but how much do you notice other stuff that's going on? Like they wear blue gloves. People paint their whole entire bodies blue sometimes. They have, I don't know if he's still there, the Wild Bill guy, you know, big huge guy takes his shirt off and tries to, you know, intimidate you. I mean, do you ever see any of that stuff, or do you just sort of hear about it later?
You see it, you know, first when you walk in, you know, for shoot around, things like that. But once the game goes on, I don't think anybody really pays attention to that stuff. You know, you just hear the noise, the crowd, how loud it is. But when you first walk in, you do see stuff like that when you go to shoot around, different things like that.
What do you think it is about the conference just going on the road and what really makes it just such a tough test? Is it mainly just the crowds? I mean, not all arenas are the same in terms of just loudness and whatnot, but people just up their game pretty much?
Yeah, especially when we come to town, I think, especially with the ranking as well. I think everyone's going to come with their A game. And sometimes when we go to the high altitude, it definitely messes with our body. I mean, it's not an excuse, but we could definitely feel it.
Does that put a lot of added pressure on you going into each game now with that number 7 ranking?
I don't think it's pressure on us. We take it game by game, and we try not to look at the rankings. And we definitely can't get big-headed with the coaches. They don't let us. So I don't think it doesn't put any pressure.
Is there anything after the San Jose State game that you guys kind of took away from that you feel like you're working on it, or you saw improvement maybe in the second half?
I think our press got a lot better in the second half. You know, we made some adjustments. Like I said, after halftime, different things were trapping and different things like that. So I think our press got a little better. You know, because the coaches said we were about at a C+ with our press, so I think we upped that to like a B- or B or so. So that's what I could take from it.
Josh, with their big man, Derek Shaw, I don't know if you're going to be guarding him, probably Scholar Spencer, but just in terms of what he brings to the table and how you'll probably have to help out Scout a lot tomorrow, just based on what you've seen, what really stands out about him?
I've seen that he's a great post player. It's going to be a lot of help defense. It won't just be Scholar by himself or me by myself, so it'll be a team effort.
What's that been like, just knowing that this Josh can pretty much guard almost every position, just like you guys have that trust in him when you make that switch out the screens or whatever it is?
Yeah, Josh is the man. He can do it all, you know. So I'm not surprised if he's going to be guarding the center tomorrow. He can guard anybody, 1 through 5.
Anytime you see Josh, you know he's the man, so he can handle anything.
What does that mean for you guys, though? Sometimes you guys are on tough matchups when those switches do happen.
Oh, yeah, I think our awareness goes up, and we just have to front the big guys and alert everyone else that's on the court that we're fronting. And as long as that happens, I think we're all right.